in terms of talking about strategies, right? So a lot of times when we are discussing with the marketing team, or maybe we are thinking about our OKRs over there might be a term of growth as well needed, right? So the content will not directly fuel the growth, right? It will take some time, and over time the whole content will build up. So how we structure strategies during that time when like growth is like the most important thing rather than having like a big community out there.
So you're talking about KPIs and metrics and stuff like in teams. How do you measure your success?
I'm mostly talking about when the KPI or the OKR right now for us is in terms of more growth in the community, more people talking about particular thing, and content will do that, but it will do slowly. Like how do we structure our devil strategies during that time?
I mean, early on, it's really mainly, in my opinion, about the combination of building, out the actual real community members that are contributing back and kind of
Mhm.
being excited and involved. So, I think a big part of it these days is providing some type of reward program. It's something that is really popular these days, and it actually makes a lot of sense because you're able to highlight the work of the people doing interesting stuff, which encourages them maybe to do more and talk about it more. And then also
Mhm.
it benefits the team itself because they're able to kind of have a many to many type of strategy versus like a one to many. So encouraging and creating some type of program for people that are out there doing stuff and rewarding them is definitely a big thing. Um, I think that every developer relations program or that is going to be built around something is going to kind of follow a very similar path where like early on you have a ton of low hanging fruit of things
Mhm.
that haven't been done officially or by that team that can be done. So like really what are the core use cases for this thing? Let's build out a
Mhm.
lot of content around that and
Right.
create all those really great getting started guides, those videos, and let's
Mhm.
go on different meetups and talk about this stuff. So early on it's kind of like a big shotgun approach where you're kind of like doing a combination of creating all of that low hanging fruit, speaking at all these meetups, like gaining that general awareness, and then
Right.
during that process you're making people aware of your program that is going to
Mhm.
allow them to kind of do the same and then gain recognition for the work that they're doing. So like that approach early on, the combination of engagement and building the community program together, it seems to be a pretty smart strategy. And then after that
Mhm.
you have those people out there doing that, and you can focus maybe a little bit more on specialized use cases and stuff.
Right. Right. That definitely makes sense. Like thinking about growing a community program inside of your content strategy as well definitely makes sense a lot of times as well. Okay, perfect.